Max, I have been trying to find your house, but I seem to be lost.
Well, you're not lost.
This is where you live?
This is it. Come on in.
You know, that apartment we looked at this weekend wasn't half bad. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I think it's the right place for us. What do you think? Paige?
I'm sorry, darling.
Well, I was asking you about the apartment we looked at this weekend. I think we should take it.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Look, I know the building itself isn't much, but, well, you're not listening to a single thing I've said.
Darling, I just have 1,000 things on my mind today, that's all. Sorry.
Obviously. Something's bothering you, Paige.
No, it's just... With Billy Joe out this past week, I'm just a little short-handed and, just more than I can handle right now, that's all.
That's all it is.
Yes, Dennis, that's all it is. To sign a delivery invoice. I'll be right back.
What time is our first interview, Ryan?
Oh, about 15 minutes.
Where's Terry?
She's at a meeting down in legal. Asked her to take some notes for me.
I hope she left the master list.
Yeah, it's right here.
So she's going to be here on time for the first interview?
I don't think so, but I'll cover for her and hold any calls so you won't be disturbed.
So you won't be sitting in on the interviews, huh?
Well, I will if you want me to, but it's your secretary we're looking for, right?
Well, that's true, but remember now, you're going to be working with her more closely than I am.
Mm-hmm.
At least until you leave Houston.
Alex, I have something to tell you. There's a good chance I may not be leaving Houston after all.
Would you like to have some more coffee?
No, thank you.
All right, Iris, you just stop being so proper and tell me what you think. You hate it, don't you?
No, I don't hate it. It's quite charming.
Oh, is that why you looked so shocked when you came in?
It just wasn't what I was expecting, that's all.
Well, I told you it was a cabin.
That's just what it looks like.
Well, I've already started making a few improvements because we don't know how long we're going to be here until our house gets built.
Well, the important thing is you're happy.
Yes, I'm very happy. It hasn't been easy adjusting to this kind of life, but I've managed. Oh, I want to show you something. Oh, what is it? Open it.
It's an invitation to the surprise party for Alice.
Mm-hmm. I told you that I decided to mail the invitations rather than calling people. I think it makes the party more of an occasion.
Oh, it's so elegant.
Thank you. These are for you in case you think of anybody else you want to invite.
All right, thank you.
Now, let me tell you some of my other ideas for the party. First of all, since it's Alex's birthday,
Rena,
I thought
forget all that for a minute, will you? I need your help with something.
I hope my not leaving Houston won't interfere with your plans.
On the contrary, I couldn't be happier with Dennis turning down my offer as executive assistant. You know, I'm going to need you more than ever.
You know, Alex, remember how you told me about traveling and wanting to spend more time with Iris?
Well, I thought that we could make up for, 25 years that we were separated, but now I'm not so sure that that's possible.
Come on, don't you think things will eventually work themselves out?
They might.
You know, you've never really explained to me exactly what happened between you and Iris. What was it, huh?
What it boils down to is that Iris pressured Dennis into taking the job I offered.
Mm-hmm. And that upset him, huh?
Well, I think it may have had some effect on his turning it down, yes.
So you don't think Dennis is really that interested in working at KVIK then?
Well, I wouldn't go so far as that, but I do know that Iris should have stayed out of it.
And apparently Dennis feels the same way you do.
What made matters worse is that she lied about having talked to Dennis.
Does Dennis know yet that you're his father?
No. That's one thing I can be thankful for. At least Iris had enough sense not to go against my wishes in that respect.
So what you really want is for Dennis to come back to you on his own, right?
That's the only way he can come back to me. And that's the only way it'll happen, if he's not pressured.
What kind of help is it that you need?
You simply have to find a way to get Dennis to come to the party.
Oh, Honey, we've already been through that, and I told you before, I wasn't tricking Dennis into anything.
I don't know where else to turn. You're my last hope, Rena.
You mean my only hope, honey. Well, have you asked anyone else for help?
I talked to Paige right after I saw you, and as I expected, she refused to do a thing.
Well, now, wait a minute. I didn't advise you to go to Paige. I told you to go directly to Dennis, and that's what you said you were going to do.
I did, after I talked to that dreadful wife of his.
Why would you want to talk to her anyway?
Because she obviously knows how to get around him. I mean, she tricked him into marrying her, didn't she?
And she also has no use for you, so why would she want to help you?
You're right.
Well, you should have known that.
Don't rub it in.
Now, what did Dennis say anyway?
He said he was too busy to come.
Is that the only excuse he offered?
He didn't even wait to find out the date.
Well, that's it, honey. Just resign yourself to the fact that Dennis isn't coming to the party.
Rena, if Dennis isn't at that party, there is no telling what Alex will do.
So he'll be a little unhappy about it.
Unhappy about it, I will be lucky if he doesn't leave the house and never come back. No, without Dennis, there's not going to be a party. You'll have to call everyone you mailed an invitation to and tell them there's been a terrible mistake.
I can't do that, Iris. I'd look like a fool.
I'm sorry, darling. There is no other alternative. I mean, we can't very well have Alex storming out of the house in front of all those people, can we?
Oh. All right. All right, I'll see what I can do with Dennis, but I want you to know something.
What, dear?
I am furious at you for trapping me this way.
That's not the way you should think of it. You're doing me a favor, Rena.
I'll say I am.
That's because you're a wonderful friend. And sometime when you're in trouble, I'll return the favor. I promise.
You better.
Would you speak to Dennis today?